Every single card on this team is below 6 feet, and they're also diamonds. So the bullpen has 3 pitchers. The rotation, we were able to get 5. We were able to get a full bench and a full lineup. In the comment section, what is the next team build that you want to see me take into ranked seasons? Overall on the year, we're 44-8. I don't want to lose 2 more games. I don't want to get to double digits, but we've made World Series. We're up to 858 for our rating. I'm trying to get to 1,000 for the second time this year. We are 142 points away. I'm not sure if team builds are going to be the best way to do that, but I've also been wanting to do team builds for a long time, man. So I would rather have fun and lose than just use my same old God squad and win. I think this might be my first time using Fernando Valenzuela in ranked seasons this year. We're going up against Mike Mussina, home team, so we get a pitch first. I'm not sure if I've really faced a Mike Mussina card. I think maybe I've used Valenzuela in Conquest or mini season, something like that, but I don't think I've gone up against him. Or I don't think I've used him in ranked seasons. This guy's 61-36, 838 rating, playing on Hall of Fame difficulty. Let's see the side-by-side stats. His average is better. His OPS is worse. ABs per homer is worse. ERA, what are the odds? Exactly the same ERA. His whip is lower, which I think means better, but his strikeouts per 9, I think mine was like almost double his. Not quite, but quite a bit higher. Again, my first time using Fernando Valenzuela. And already we got a pinch hitter. Wait, I didn't even see who his leadoff hitter was. Okay, so I guess he's platooning a little bit, which makes sense. I don't really see too many people platooning in MLB The Show. Sometimes I'll see some pinch hitters here and there, especially later in games too, like once the starter's out maybe or something, but don't see a lot of people do it before a guy even has an AB. I'm scared to use Valenzuela. I feel like I rely on the screwball too much when I use them. And I know some people have said like, oh, like we should be able to have like a lineup versus righties and a lineup versus lefties. I don't think we used to be able to do that. I know we used to be able to see, I don't know if it was the handedness of the pitcher or what. Okay, so it looks like his lineup might have just been loaded with lefties, and then it's like if he faces a lefty, puts in a righty. We either used to be able to have multiple lineups. I don't think that was the thing. I think it might have been you could just see the handedness of the pitcher, and then, you know, if it wasn't the handedness you wanted to face, people would just back out. But I think I'm opposed to having a versus righty and a versus lefty lineup. You know, I get that in real life teams will have different lineups versus lefties and righties, and like you know what handedness you're facing beforehand. Like I get that, but in real life you don't have Mike Trout, Babe Ruth, Chipper Jones, Carlos Beltran. There is no way Ozzie Smith would have taken his sweet time on that. Am I crazy for thinking that that play should have been easily made? Like, I feel like it was hit hard enough. It seemed like he really was nonchalant about it, like was not hurrying at all. Anyways, though, man, it's like in real life, you don't have these God squads, basically, unless you're the Dodgers. And that's my biggest thing is like if you have versus righties and versus lefties lineup, that would allow people to have like literally just all lefties or all righties. Like that's just not something that you would see in real life. And I'm not. See, I feel like this this is like a counteracting argument. I don't know, dude. Terminology's hard. I feel like this like counteracts other things I say because I'm arguing for realism in this point, I guess. But I don't think it's a good idea in a game with all these amazing cards to have like a versus lefty versus righty lineup, because like anytime you have a righty on the mound, you're only facing lefties then, or anytime you have a lefty on the mound, you're only facing righties. Like I think it would be bad for the game personally. That's just my opinion on it. If you have any opinion on it too, if you disagree with me, agree with me, feel free to speak up. Like whenever I'm saying stuff like this right about the game, whether it's stuff like that or other things, packs, whatever, like whenever I'm talking about my opinions, that's exactly what they are. I'm not necessarily trying to convince y'all that I'm right, and if you have a different opinion, you're wrong. I'm sharing what I think, and part of that's because I'm curious what other people think. Tim Raine, sad start though, but I can't be yapping mid pitch. I feel like that always throws me off a little bit. Again, I haven't really faced Mike Mussina this year. I loved using him either last year or the year before, or maybe even the year before that. I don't know. Whenever there was that Takashi Okazaki Mike Mussina card. What year was that, man? Because literally all of these MLB The Shows just blur together for me. All right, so he's going right after me a little bit so far. 0-2 to J-Ram. I've loved J-Ram when I used him. Lucky foul ball for me, it felt like. Yeah, very early, man. I'm glad we stayed alive. No, not a bad swing, but bad that I'm chasing it. I like having the PCI and good timing, but I don't like chasing a pitch like that. That circle change seems kind of nasty, though, from Musino. We got to watch out for it. Sinker seems pretty good, too. It seems like he's got solid control. Where is this card from? How do you get him? Has anyone else used him? Do you like him? Because I've liked Mike Musina cards, but I just don't think I would probably add him to my rotation. But maybe a team build could fit him in. No, that should have been a homer. Oh, dude, I hesitated. And then I moved the PCI too far down. All right, not a great first inning. I don't remember if I gave up a hit or anything. No, yeah. I had forgotten about it. Why did I remind myself? No, we gave up that hit. Ozzie Smith. I don't think he should have fielded that one, but the one before for sure. We'll try to get a double play. I feel like with the screwball, the circle change. What's his other pitch? Is it a curveball? I don't know. I feel like with Valenzuela's pitch mix, man, I feel like he's a likely candidate to get some double plays. Facing a lefty, is he going to take him out? No, he's leaving in Jordan. I don't blame him. I feel like Jordan's good versus lefties. Jordan's good versus anybody. Well, that sucks. Bye-bye double play. Scoring position, nobody down. I'm regretting giving up that that leadoff single. See, this is what we need to do, though. We got to dot him up. Try to strike him out. That's a perfect release, but just the par is pretty big on that circle change. Let me go back to the screwball.
Nope.
Ooh, these pars on these perfects are killing me right now. I feel like just Valenzuela doesn't throw hard enough. Yeah, see, he's so early on that fastball, man. But, like, maybe I could throw a circle change like this then and fool him. That's not at all what I try to do. My analog stick messed up. Y'all saw that? Perfect release. He's not going. I don't blame him. All right, one down. Basically want to do something like that. Strike out, fly out, whatever. I just really would prefer not to be losing. Huh. I guess Jason Dominguez didn't care. Is it Jason or Jason? Or Jason? Jason. I don't know, man. I got no clue how to pronounce it. Yeah. I think Valenzuela's going to have one more run, and then we're going to another short guy. I mean, that was just a terrible pitch on my part. I don't know, man. I almost feel like I shouldn't be throwing any fastballs right now. He's a little late on that, but I don't know. I think we might have to rely more on some breaking balls. Oof. I'm literally gonna throw screwballs until he gets a hit on one. I don't care. That's my strategy with Valenzuela right now. Valenzuela just, I mean, I feel like on Legend and GOAT he would be better. I feel like on Hall of Fame right now he's not really fooling him. Yeah. I don't know, man. Here on Hall of Fame I just don't think Valenzuela is gonna be the move. But I would be willing to try him out again on Legend difficulty. All right, I think I might go to the bullpen right away. I mean, go to another starter, but I think we might be done with Valenzuela. I'm not liking this. I'm sure I'm probably too. I'm sure it's not just the card. I'm sure it's a little bit user error as well. Worst versus righties, worst versus righties, worst versus lefties. Let me do Johnny Cueto, man. Let me get Cueto in here, okay? I've liked Johnny Cueto cards in the past. I feel like he's going to be a little bit... I don't want to say more foolish than Valenzuela, because like I'm thinking he's gonna. I think the issue's me right now. I don't think it's the pitcher. I think it's me. No, we need a double play. We really don't want to allow any more runs, man. See, this is why I'm not sure if team builds are the best if I'm trying to hit 1,000, but we can mix it up too. Like maybe a team build every other day. I don't know, man. Maybe days that we have a team build, do a DU double upload. Who knows? All right, I got to make some better pitches, though. I think I'm being too predictable right now. Let's go cutter inside. Whew, that was terrible, but we got away with it. I guess, is it really terrible if I get a result that I wanted, though? Maybe not. My key, though, man. Can't give up hits. Right now, I think the 2 runs were on a 2-run homer, right? It's by Dominguez.
Oh, that's out.
So, as usual for me, don't give up homers. And then, next step. We got to hit some of our own, man. We'd a hitless, a base runner-less bottom of the first. We don't like that. All right, Johnny Cueto, I need you to get out of this inning. Anybody else, anytime they see Cueto here and I'm going to be the show, they just think about that one moment from the playoffs or whatever. Cueto. Cueto. I think maybe it was in Pittsburgh when he was pitching for Cincinnati, and then he drops the ball and the crowd just starts going crazy. Anybody else remember that? I feel like I get chills thinking about it. I just love me some playoff baseball. All right, we need a hit though. Got to have good ABs. He was going right after me a lot. All right, ball one. Let me mute whatever's on my other monitor. Get off the distractions. Aw, dude. I should have smacked that. I'm not locked in right now. We got to lock in. I'm telling you what's going to happen right now. Watch this. Snap. That was a terrible snap. Snap of the fingers, locked in all of a sudden. It's going to change here. I'm feeling way better. I'm feeling different. Good take. Look at that, man. That's the best take I've had all year. That was insane. Look at that, man. Oh, 2-0-2. Whew. And we got Jackie Robinson followed by PCA. No. No. Yes. No. All right. That was better. Still not great, but better. Let's start a 2-out rally. Am I using the Easter egg PCA or am I using the supercharged? Because I was kind of going back and forth. I think the Easter egg one was a better fielder, but the supercharged was a better hitter maybe. Dude, this is bad. Okay. Now we hit a 2-run homer. That's just how MLB The Show works. Is I hit a game-tying homer following that. Maybe, though, because it's not considered an error. I should... Dude, I hesitated. Oh, man. I saw it coming in there. I thought it was going to be too high, and then I was like, wait, no, it's a hanger. And I just... That hesitation killed me. Okay. I do feel like that was slightly better, maybe, than the first inning. A little bit. I mean, we got a base runner. Oh, man. I'm scared for any of these pitchers. A lot of times what I have been doing with team builds, though, I guess I haven't really done team builds this year, but like last year especially, is the team builds would be kind of focused on the lineups, and then like this one fit pitchers too. If I do like, hey, a tall team build after this one, then it's like pitchers would be super easy for that. I'd probably be able to use my God Squad pitchers, but... Dude, I'm doing bad right now just on the mound in general. It's not even these cards. I think it's just me. But a lot of times what I do when I do team builds is... Come on, Ozzy, you got this. Dog! I mean, his fielders botched 2 of them too. One was an out, one was a hit. But it's like, this is Ozzie Smith. I'm pretty sure that card has good fielding. Ozzie Smith, I think, is primarily known for his defense. That was nice. No DP. Dude, who's our second baseman? His arm is terrible. Jesus, his arm was bad. Anyways, though, I think Ozzie Smith is primarily known for his defense, right? But anyways, he didn't hurry up on that other one, and then he made that error right there. Like, I don't think that's something that would have happened in real life. But anyways, we'll try to get past it. Try not to let the error come back to bite us. I wish we would have had a DP there, too, but we couldn't get that. I did feel like I did slightly better at the plate. There we go. This is the easy double play. Imagine he would have bossed that one too. I don't know. It just seems like there's some weird mojo going on or something in the field right now for both teams. But we got a hit. I'm late. I don't know. I'm just late on everything, man. Maybe I didn't sleep well. Maybe it's because it's my first game of the day. I got to find any excuse that I can.
Nope. That's inside.
I got to find any excuse that I can. 20 pitches right now. Got to make him use more, too. I mean, he's been going right after me a little bit, but I got to make him use more. See, we wouldn't mind a walk here. I'm probably taking all the way unless it's down the middle. Even then, though. Yeah, ball four. Beautiful.
Ball 4.
I was ready for it, but we saw it was going to be a ball. Awesome. Ozzie Smith, in other years, I've liked his swing.
Off the plate,
Haven't really used this card. I used him a little bit. I think maybe... Actually, no, he has no ABs. I haven't used him.
Ball 2.
I guess not. I'm lying. But I've liked Ozzie Smith cards in the past. I'll take it. I mean, PCI right on the ball, good timing. I think it's funny it's labeled an okay swing. It's interesting, but at least it's a hit. Tim Raines has the power to give us the lead on one swing. Probably could have been a good pitch to do it, but these off-speed pitches, man, even the sinker too, like literally everything. Mike Mussina, this card must have pretty good break on it. Because I feel like everything's moving a lot. I'm glad that's not a strike, but I think it should be a strike. I told y'all Tim Raines has the power to give us the lead with one swing, man. 61 power, but he does not play like it. I love Tim Raines. I would be using this card, but Mike Trout's my left fielder, man. I don't know. I couldn't find a spot, but I love me some Tim Raines, man. Maybe I should start using him a little bit on the God Squad. Whoo, I should have had something on that.
0-1.
Dude, Tim Raines smacked that. There we go. J-Ram. Good take. G-O-O-D-E-Y-E. Good eye, good eye, good eye. Good eye, mates. That's not. I mean, his fielder's slow, so this might drop. Dude, no way. No way? He could have it inside the Parker the way he... Why did he play him like that? I'm stopping at third. We got nobody down. If there was 2 outs, I would have gone home. But since there's nobody else, nah, we'll take the triple. I think he thought it was going to be a foul ball. Like, he ran the opposite way. Dude, Ozzy Albies is another good swing, too. Part of the reason I'm using this team is I wanted to try having smaller strike zones. I don't know if I like it, though, to be honest. I'm used to the players I use. Oh, way to stay alive. I should have smacked that, though. Good timing, too. Yeah, I just... Ozzy, that should have been a homer, man. I moved the PCI. Wait, is it gone? Okay. Our second homer of the inning. I told y'all we needed to start hitting some home runs of our own. Ozzy goes yard. 5-2, baby. 7 more runs in this inning, and we get a mercy rule if we can pitch without allowing one. I think mercies happen after 4. Ted Simmons. Teddy Ball Game. That's what they called him, right? I've got 6 hits with this card. 4 of them are homers. I want to mind his 5th homer. That should have been it, man. Oh, I'm missing these all game. I don't know. My reactions don't feel good today. I got to shake it out. Shake it out. Teddy. There we go. Good take. It feels good to watch a close pitch. Would that have been a ball? I think so, yeah. Same exact plays too, man. Shoot. Good pitch. Wow. Good pitch, good pitch, good pitch. First out of the inning. We've got a 3-run lead. 5 men have come across to score. Is it 6? No, that's not a homer. Good swing, though, baby. I love me Tommy Edman cards. 70 speed, sitting in scoring position. Who we got next? Who's number 6? I don't remember my lineup. Jackie. 1 for 1, batting 1,000. I really love Jackie Robinson's swing. It's beautiful, man. I've always loved his cards. I'm glad that didn't dot me up. Ooh, good pitch. So I'm telling y'all, man, Musina's pitches just break too much for me. Good swing. Good play. Wow, what a play, man. What a play. All right, we got 1 on, 2 down for PCA Supercharged. I wouldn't mind a 2-run homer, man. Good pitch. I was looking there too, but it was more inside than I was looking for. What's your PCA? What's your PCA? All right, man. We scored 5. I'll take it. We scored 5 runs in 1 inning. Someone was asking me like, "Hey, how do you throw home after you get the run around at first?" Just when the ball's in midair, I just tap the home button, or I guess A, like the button to throw home. But yeah, once the ball's in the air going to first is when I do it. And literally the only reason I even do it. Someone did it against me years ago. I don't remember when. If you watch the videos, I'm sure you could probably eventually, I mean, with the daily uploads it might be hard, but you could probably eventually find like the first time I did it, because I'm pretty sure it happened in a video and I was like, wait, why is he throwing home like that? I think I was saying like, I didn't know you could do that. And ever since then I did it myself. I don't know. He made me try it. I saw him do it. I wanted to try it, and it's been a habit for me ever since. Good pitch. I think going to Cueto was the right move. I don't think that Valenzuela had it for me today. Like I said, on Legend, I think he'd be better. On Hall of Fame, probably not like we are today. But Legend, GOATs especially, I think Valenzuela would be nasty. Oh man, not here in Hall of Fame. At least not versus this dude. I don't know if I have any of those diamond icons. Y'all see in the top left, he has the 500 homers. Do y'all have any of those? Have y'all finished any of the legacy programs? Gotten any of those special like pieces of equipment, those cosmetics? Someone in the comment section was saying that they got the pencil bat skin. I remember seeing a comment about that. But I don't know if I finished any of the legacy programs or not. I don't think I have.
1 ball. Two
I wouldn't
strikes.
mind checking those after this game. I probably won't remember, but I wouldn't mind. All right, man. Much better. That's probably our best inning on the mound, I would say. That was great. Now we got to go hits. We are in the 4th inning. If I could somehow score 7, we would win this game due to a mercy rule. And so far, so good. Perfect start to this inning from Hannes Wagner. 87 speed will stay at first. My number 9 hitter, I've already forgotten the lineup. It's going to be... Oh, Ozzy, yeah. He had that okay swing. Dude, I'm telling you, Ozzie Smith might be the move. I think my next team build, I think it's going to be a high contact, low power team. Because that felt real good. I feel like in other years, that would have just been like a line out to the first baseman. I don't know, man. Like, you didn't get that, I swear, in other years. I mean, maybe sometimes, but I don't know. That felt good. That felt like what a high contact, low power guy swing should feel like. And I feel like they almost never feel like that.
0-2.
I thought Timmy had another homer. No, Timmy Tanks missed it. Sad. I love Tim Raines cards, though. One of my favorites. Oh, there was one. God, I'm trying to remember the versions of cards he's had in the past few years. Because there was one that I couldn't get enough of. Even when there was way better options available, I still used them. Man, I need to go back and look at my teams from previous years.
That's a ball.
God, I love me some Tim Raines, though.
1-0.
All right, J-Ram. Whoo! Oh, that was close. That would have been nice. That would have been real nice. Would have loved to see him trade places with Ozzy. I'm starting to get a little bit swing happy. I'm chasing a lot right now. Ooh, I might go to home here. I'm going to try something.
Out.
I'm glad I tried something. Wow. Ozzie Smith scores from second on a ground down to the first baseman. That's crazy. Wow. When I said I'm going to try something, that's not what I envisioned, but I'll take it. For sure. Easy run. I moved the PCI down. Good timing. Nah, very late, but I moved it down still. Oh, Ozzy! Please! Let's go! Ozzy! Dude, Ozzy always has a good swing too, man. I'm loving these short kings. This is great. I'm really enjoying this. Ted Simmons coming up. We got Tommy Edman, then Jackie. Bottom of the 4th inning again. 4 runs, and I get a mercy rule. Michael Kopech is probably... I know it sounds crazy, but Michael Kopech's probably the hardest pitcher I've had to go up against this year. At least consistently, like, me not having any success versus. To be fair, last time the only times I've really faced him were on Legends, so maybe we'll see if Hall of Fame's different. Nah, dude, he throws too fast for me. I don't like it. Something I think was kind of funny, though, is speaking of hard pitchers to face, I faced John Donaldson. I've never been good against him. Not this year, not last year. I think the year before was when he was added. Anyways, I've never been good against John Donaldson. I know a lot of people struggle against him as well. I played someone the other day who I beat and I outplayed. They had no perfects. I had some perfects. I had more good swings than them. I had more 100-mile-an-hour result swings, whatever. Like, I outplayed them. I beat them. And they messaged me after the game saying, fake 1,000. And, like, I could get it because I didn't play super well. Again, I went against John Donaldson. Like, I didn't have as many hits or runs as I would have liked. But, like, I won the game by, I think, 4 runs. I think I won it, like, 6-2 or something. And I just thought it was kind of funny. It's like, well, first of all, I did make 1,000. Like, it's, you know, I didn't, like, boost or something to get there, right? Second of all, I beat the person anyways. But I can see where they were coming from. Like I said, like, I didn't play super well. But at the same time, too, you know, even the best team in baseball is going to lose a game. They're going to get shut out.
Inside, ball 1.
I'm sure there's been good teams that have been no-hit before. Even in MLB The Show, I get, like, video games a little bit different from real life. Cool.
1 strike.
But even in this game, too, like, the best players in the world are going to have bad games, lower scoring games. And I thought it was kind of funny. And my biggest thing, I guess I'm not, like, I've never really been a troll too much, but it's the same thing with, like, YouTube comments or, like, stuff and messages and Twitch streams, whatever. Like, I've never had the urge to, like, talk shit to somebody, especially after losing, like, I'll talk shit to, like, to my monitor, or maybe even in voice chat for a game or something like Call of Duty, or when CSGO used to have the intermission stuff, right? But, like, I have never had the urge after playing an MLB The Show game to, like, load up the messages and type a message to somebody. Same thing like watching a YouTube video. If I didn't like a video, I could understand constructive criticism a little bit, but I've never had the urge to, like, comment on a video like, oh, you're dog shit, you're a fake 1,000, like, what, you know, anything like that. Like, nothing along those lines. I've never really had the urge to give constructive criticism either. Like, if I'm watching a video and I don't like something, it depends on the creator. If it's like, if it's a creator that I know that I like, I'm like, okay, like, hopefully they don't do that again. I guess if they kept doing something I didn't like, I might be more likely to be willing to say, like, hey, I noticed you did this. I liked it better when you didn't do that. Just letting you know. I'm not sure if anybody else feels the same way, but that's how I don't know. Like, that's... I've never done that, but, like, I could see myself maybe doing something like that, but at the end of the day, I probably wouldn't care enough. But, like, actually, like, typing in a YouTube comment or a Twitch stream, like, just talking shit, I don't know. It's like, I feel like it's a waste of my time to do that. Like, if I don't like something, I'll just click off. And... it's fine. Like, if someone wants to talk shit, go ahead, I guess. Like, more power to you, man. Cool. But something that I've noticed, not always, but a lot of times, it might be, like, the same person commenting on videos, kind of talking shit or whatever, doing it multiple times. And it's like, you really seem like you don't enjoy, like, my videos or whatever. And it's like, if that's the case, just, like, don't watch. Like, why watch and comment instead of just not watching? I've never understood that, but it is what it is. It's fine, you know. I don't mind people, like, talking shit, especially, like, if it's about something that I could change, too. You know, if it's something I could change, it's like, hey, I'm glad someone let me know they didn't like it, because maybe other people don't like it, too, but they just are like me, where they don't have the urge to comment about it. So, I don't mind feedback, but... there's just a lot of things that I've seen, whether it's in messages on Xbox, PlayStation, or even though in the comments of YouTube videos, Twitch streams. I've just never really had the urge to do stuff like that, man. I don't know. But maybe my brain works differently than other people. Come on, PCA. I don't think we have too many lefties in our lineup. Matt Strom in the game now.
2 strikes.
My lead's down to a 4-run lead. Full count. Hannes Wagner on deck. I wouldn't mind a walk. Oh, that would have been a strike, so I'm glad I swung. It should score a run, though. We gave up, what, a 2-run homer? So I'll get one of those back. Hannes Wagner might have a home run to get us up to double digits, get our lead back to 6. That'd be cool. I'm a big Hannes Wagner fan, too. Anyone else remember when they made him that big collection reward that one year? Like, the first year they ever did a big Legends and Flashbacks collection. Like, that was so amazing. That card was so good. They even used his, like, famous super rare card arts. God, that was a good time, man. That was a good time. I get very nostalgic, not even just for MLB The Show, but just life in general, man. Like, everything. Like, I'm probably nostalgic for, like, stuff that happened a week or 2 ago, you know? Like, I had a super good breakfast for dinner last week, and, like, I missed that, man. Like, that was a good time, you know? Like, the food was good. Everything like that. It was just, the vibes were high, man, and I'm nostalgic for it already. It's like, I want more of that. I miss that. You know, so I get nostalgic very easily. Not just MLB The Show, but I'm very nostalgic too for, like, certain cards from older MLB games, certain years of the show, stuff like that. And I'm sure I'll be nostalgic about 25 too. All right, right now I'm not locating my pitches. I was actually getting ready to say that after that pitch, but I was hoping that it wouldn't be a home run, but it is. 9-5. If I keep pitching like this, maybe I need to get one of those.
Ball 1.
Let's try sinkers more. Let's see if we could get him to make contact, but not for a homer. Brian Roberts is another good swing too, man. I feel like it would be so much easier for me to list the swings I don't like than the ones I do, because I really enjoy most of the swings in MLB The Show. I'm not a Mike Schmidt fan. I'm not a Jeff Bagwell fan. But, like, beyond that, I can't think of cards that I really dislike besides Mike Schmidt and Jeff Bagwell. Like, most everybody else, I'm kind of sitting here like, yeah, I like their swing. It's pretty good. Like, I enjoy using their cards. He seems very early on a lot of these, man. But I also don't want to just hang a change and give up a homer. Good pitch. Foul ball. Wait, did it say pitcher getting tired? He's still in the green energy, though. There we go. Okay, man. Cutters, if I locate him in the zone, bad. Have I given up 3 homers? I think 2 two-run shots, and then the solo shot, maybe? Ozzie Smith, 2 for 2, a double and a single. This card, even though he's got low power... Wait, he's got 70 power versus lefties. I think it's way lower versus righties, though. But even versus righties, he could hit some homers. But especially, I guess, versus lefties. Damn, that's the pitch. I should have done it there.
1 ball.
I hesitated.
2 strikes.
I feel like my opponent's doing really good against the cutters. I'm doing really bad. All right, top of the lineup back around. Tim Raines. Wouldn't mind him hitting another homer. He's 1 for 3. Good pitch. I told y'all, though, I feel like I've been bad against the cutters this game. There's another one. We almost smacked it. Good timing, but I can understand that one going foul because the PCI's there, the ball's there. But, like, if the PCI had been on the ball, I would have been surprised to see it go foul. Oh, I'm glad that one's foul, though. All right, man. Tim Raines, dog. We need some runs. I want to get to double digits. I don't like only winning by 4. I want to be back up to at least 5, okay? Sound good? Capiche? I went! Oh, that was such a bad check swing. All right, man. We got to start a 2-out rally. We got to pitch a little bit better, though. I feel like I've slowed down a little bit at the plate, but sped up on bad pitching. That's a great base hit from J-Ram right there. Way to use the whole field. Way to put your balls in the hole of the defense. And let's see if Ozzie Albies could go yard. He's got 1. Ozzie, dude, wait, he's 2 for 3. What is this, 2? Oh, wait, he's got 2 homers. A 2-run shot. Yo, Ozzie, 3-homer game. Please, dog. Please, I'm begging you. Oh, I'll take a base hit, though. Now we need a 3-run homer, man. Now is when we need our cleanup hitter to clean up. I think it might be Teddy Simmons. Could be wrong. Yeah, I feel like Ted Simmons is pretty good power. Let's see. 66 versus lefties, but better contact, but then 75 power versus righty. So I'm really okay versus either. I'll take a righty, but he's bringing in a lefty. Hobie! I have not used Hobie Milner. Maybe I need to add him to my bullpen because I love Hobie Milner in other years. Is that a line out? Yeah, sad. Okay. I feel like we hit better in that inning than we had the last couple. Maybe. But I can't give up homers, man. I just can't. All right. It seems like my opponent's a little bit swing happy. We noticed some foul balls and the circle changes. We noticed him chasing that one right there. I guess I wasn't in the zone, though. Not really even a chase. I think I'm okay throwing it on the edges and out of the zone. 2 pitches, 2 outs. It's a bad strategy, but whenever I have a 2-pitch, 2-out inning, I always throw a strike because I want a 3-pitch inning. It's like a challenge for myself. That wasn't a strike. Okay. If it was a perfect release, it would have been a strike, but I messed that up. That's sad. Not bad. Now we do a sinker, but we try to get it inside. Maybe see him a sinker out of the hands. Try to get him jammed. He's jammed. And then now we do... I haven't thrown a curveball with Cueto. That could be because he doesn't have a curveball. Okay. No, I thought that was strike 3, man. I really did. I think he'll be early or on top of this slider. I think he was both. I think he was early and on top of it. Little foul tip into the glove. 6 outs away from winning, being 1 win closer to 1,000. Tommy Tanks, great start, 70 speed, easy double, maybe a triple. I knew he was going to field that with the right fielder. Hey, I'm going to stop at second. I think he could have made it to third. I don't know how good his shortstop's arm, or if that was the second baseman, I don't know who, but I don't know how good their arms are. I think it might have been a second baseman. Dude, I'm telling you, I love Jackie Robinson cards. He's going to throw it to the cutoff man or second. It goes to second, so I'm glad I didn't send Jackie. And we got a 10-5 lead, baby. Double digits. PCA. What's your PCA? That would have been a ball. He's not allowed to swing the at-bat the rest of this game. Or swing the bat, I should say. 0-2 already. That's pretty quick. I'll take it, man. I'm glad it's not a double play. Oh, we got our 8-9 hitters. I want to say Hannes Wagner, and then who's next? Who's my 9? I don't remember. I love Hannes Wagner, though. Good take. Good take, good take, good take. I kind of want to try Hobie in my bullpen now. Shit.
He's out. He's out.
Yeah, that's fine. We got a run back. We're in double digits. Cueto, I swear to God, it gave me that alert saying Cueto was low on energy. Maybe not, though. Maybe it said something else. So he's late on it, but we saw the shift. So that makes me want to do a circle change on the outside half, try to get him to pull it. I think it was early. He was early. Let's try to... I gave up a homer to, I think, Dominguez on the cutter that I didn't locate. And we located that one. I needed it lower, though, man. It was on the top of the par. The tippity top. T.O.P. Anyone heard that song by G Herbo and somebody else? T.O.P. That's a pretty good song. If you like rap, if you like G Herbo. There we go. Ozzy makes this play, too. Awesome. 5 ounce to go, man. 5 ounce, 5-run lead. What happens first? He scores 5 or I get 5 ounce? We'll see. Delgado, 0 for 3. That's surprising. I don't see him being hitless the entire game. I just feel like that's not super likely. You know what? Lefty, righty, lefty. I'm going to go to a lefty. Ooh. Oh, I got Billy Wagner. Do I do Billy Wagner or John Franco? I think Billy Wagner. I've been bad versus Billy Wagner, or with Billy Wagner this year, though, man. It's been rough. I think he's got 2 guys on the bench left. There's one of them. Reese Hoskins. I kind of regret it now. Because he was 0 for with Delgado, mainly.
Nope.
I might be cooked on this AB. Got away with one there. I have not thrown a curveball since the first guy, Valenzuela. Yeah, you see that? He's so early. I guess he's not that early. He's just early, but... What? All right. 3-2. Probably expecting a fastball, so I'll throw one. Got him! That beam! There we go, baby. Love to see it. Man, I missed the old intentional talk with Kevin Millar and... Is it Derek Rose? It's not Derek Rose. Chris Rose? Is that it? I think is Chris Rose the one on John Boy now, and then Kevin Millar is still on the show? I think that's right. Anyways, I missed that version of the show, man. I remember coming home from school, eating a whole row of Oreos with milk and watching some intentional talk. That was the good old days, man. See, I'm nostalgic for that. All right, let me do a fastball up. I think he's gonna swing at it though. I want it to be out of the zone. Damn, not that far out of the zone, dog. Come on now. Got him. I bet he was expecting fastball. 3 ounce away from winning. I hope we get like plus 20 at least, man. I hope this... Wait, we saw this guy's rating. Oh, I'm telling you. I told you Ozzie Smith can hit homers. I know it's 70 power versus lefties, but still, man, he's got a good swing. He is underrated, and it seems like contact hitters might even be decent this year too, but... A single, a triple, and a homer for Ozzie Smith. I'm pretty sure he's a double away from the cycle. I think it's practically impossible for me to get him another AB unless things go really bad on the mound, but I'm going to try. We'll see what happens. We're 4 runs away from a mercy rule, though, and I think, like, if Ozzie Smith were to come up again in the 8th, I would have mercy ruled him by then, you know? And he quit, so no chance. But, yo, Ozzie Smith, have a day, man. I like this team. I like having the smaller strike zones. They felt pretty good. Plus 19. I said I wanted plus 20 at least. We got plus 19 up to 877. We are 23 points away from legend and 123 away from 1,000 for the second time this year. I think we have a little bit more time left in this season, though. Probably going to be doing some more team builds. We got some P1s, some stubs, some XP, some packs. I hope you all enjoyed. Feel free to drop a like if you did. Subscribe for daily videos. You might enjoy one of these on screen, another on the channel. Let me know some other team builds you want to see in the comment section. And hopefully I'll see you in tomorrow's daily MLB 25 video.